beautiful people. I mean, it is about time. You guys have waited for so long. So welcome back to another interesting edition of Relationship Matterz, where I give you all the hot, juicy, and spicy tea of everything that goes down in relationships, and we banter. I'm here to counter you. Yeah, let's welcome our guest on today's episode. Grace, let's hear your name from your mouth.
Hi everyone, I'm Alexander the Great, like you said.
Girls, I got your back. I got your back, boo. Yeah, today we're going to be talking about, a few challenges or problems that relationships face generally. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Okay. Drum rolls, please, and let's take it on. The first question I have for you today is, why is it that boys' attention span, 90% of boys' attention span in relationships are very limited?
If his attention span is limited, he doesn't really like you. It's plain and simple. There's no feeling.
Okay, now that really draws me to my question. Why approach a girl if you don't like her?
Do you go window shopping?
Sometimes.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. That's basically what
Wow.
You get attracted to stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just go there, you look, and then you look for a while, and then you're like, it's not for me. It's cool, but yeah, it's not for me.
You literally just compared us to an item. You just compared ladies, women that hold so much power to an item. So men should window shop us.
I didn't compare it to an
Wow.
item. I just asked if you window shop.
Alright. I mean, yeah, I do window shop for items, not for men. Not something that has to do with feelings, emotions, and human beings.
I think that's usually the issue with babes. I mean, I'm just even seeing you for the first time. Where is all the feelings and emotions coming from already? I'm just looking at you like, oh, maybe I'll say hi, maybe I don't.
Okay.
I'm basically window shopping. I mean, not buy what I'm looking at.
Okay, that's a very valid point. I think I agree with you there, because
Exactly.
obviously on the first approach, except if it's love and first stuff, in Nigeria, most, especially with Nigerian men, after 2 weeks or 3 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, they change. I mean, your whole window.
What do you mean by change?
Like, they change attitude. It's either, they've probably gotten your attention, or they've probably, done one or two with you, and, it's like, oh yeah, who's this?
If he's still window shopping, I mean, sometimes you buy stuff on credit. I'm not still comparing. I'm just saying. This basically is just practical now. You take something, you test it out. Probably you don't like it. It's not just guys that do it. Girls do it, and usually guys that do that are not just talking to you alone. So he may be talking to you. He may like you genuinely, and then something about you just puts him off. And then instead of telling you about it, like trying to correct you, you probably feel like it's probably too early for that. I think everybody window shops. If you don't window shop, then what are you? What are you in a relationship?
Okay, share your experience.
Okay. Every day, sometimes you just get so you want to talk to one person today, and basically people are different.
Yeah.
So one person might be giving you one vibe that you like, and other parts of that person, it's just like a no for you. For your WhatsApp.
Well, it still leads me to saying, men are scum.
Men are scum.
So, that leads me to my next question. What's your general view of love or on love? Do you think it's something man can do without?
There's cameras everywhere.
Okay.
Stuff, so we know what's really happening with our generation.
Okay.
In this generation, I don't think people can handle love. I don't think they really fall in love. It's not. Love is easy to say.
Yeah, than practice.
Fall in love, you would know, because being in love is not something that is normal to everybody. Being in love is completely giving yourself to one person. This generation basically can't handle love.
So
I don't recommend love. You
don't love freely, be open, you understand? You get hurt, you will love again. You will get hurt, you will love again. But that love, you will find it. Period.
If you love someone, let me correct what she's saying. If you love someone, you may love again. It's not certain, because I don't know. Sometimes what separates people may not be breakup, maybe death, maybe something else. So if you really love someone, like you really give yourself to the person, I think for a really long time, before you actually like fall in love, you'll be looking for that person in other people. Sometimes people may know that they are looking for that person's qualities in other people, and sometimes they don't even know that I'm looking for this person's quality in other people, which will mess them up because some might be genuine, but just because they're not like that person that they were with, that they were in love with, they'll just mess it up.
To this very spicy question, let's move to this very spicy question.
Okay.
A guy is comfortable with, I wouldn't tag it as cheating, but having more than one partners, sleeping around, doing what they like. But if it happens to be reverse, they would not take it.
To answer it, but I like speaking from a neutral point of view.
How so?
Because I know people that
I've done this.
Yeah, this is their standard. I know people that this is their standard. Like, I know a guy, one of my guys, we were on the bed, we were talking, and he was like, he was being with other people, and this girl cheated on him once, and he broke up with her. Like, but this guy, steady every day. So, it's like, cheating for me basically is cheating. Whether you do it with 10 people or one person, is still cheating. He's sleeping with 10 people. She slept with one person. They both cheated, in my opinion. I don't know about any other person.
Yeah, they both.
You may say men, the guy is more scum, but he cheated.
He cheated.
Guys, anybody that cheats on you does not love you.
Okay.
In relationship, let me tell you, if you guys don't take anything away from this discussion, never accept cheating. When a person cheats on you once, end it.
You'll do it again. To this, I'm going to open a bit of a closed door that I really shut for a year now, and just share a bit. I'll just highlight expression to tell you how much men
Ascom.
definitely.
Okay, but it's fine.
So, of course, I'm a pretty girl. I mean, yeah, people will definitely approach me. I have, my ambitions, my goals, my career on my head, and of course, I have human emotions as well.
Firstly.
Of course.
Nobody is coming to you.
Definitely. So this intelligent young man approached me on set. I was filming, not calling names. We got talking, and of course, he acknowledged the fact that I'm pretty smart. And we gelled because most of the time we're always spending time together on sets. Anytime I'm less busy, we're always spending time together. He was like my caretaker per se on sets. So this got us. And we had a bit of likeness for each other, a bit, and then it progressed. Afterwards, I was already, I feel like there's something going down the road. So I had to ask first to know if there's any obstacle, on the way. And he said, yes, he has someone. I'm like, oh.
He's dating someone or he has someone?
He said he's dating someone. Okay. But then what he said was that the relationship was toxic.
Anything he said was a lie.
And they were about ending things. Like, even before he met me, like, he was literally about ending things, like, he's just waiting for, her to agree for them to call off the relationship. And I'm like, oh, okay. I believe now because I was just a bit blinded. I really wanted to believe that just for my own, personal interest. You understand what I'm, So afterwards, long story short, this person was planning his wedding with the girl all through the while. Like, they were getting married in the next 2 months, and he was planning his wedding. Like, I saw, like, Ashwebi materials with him all through the while. Like, there was so many things going on. I literally just caught I'm asking, where's this Ashwebi coming from? He's like, oh, nothing. And then at the end of the day, he asked me to buy the Ashwebi to come to his wedding. That if I don't come, the girl will feel offended. That if I don't come, the girl will feel offended. Like, this person literally told me how much he loves me. He cannot do life without me. That he loves me so much. That without me, he would not do anything. He would die. And then a week later, I'm getting a come to my wedding call. And that's not all. Because we went out one time and the girl saw the post, she called off the wedding. And the guy had to call me to beg her to marry him.
Wait.
So I
called. I
called her to beg her
Bro!
to marry him. Yes, I did that. And I went into depression for 3 months after that.
No, normally, why you not go?
I said no, I'll never do this again.
You know, when you were saying this story, what was the first thing I said? First thing I said was anything he says after that is a lie in your head. So basically me, the day I was going to ask this babe out, I called this my current babe that I was messing up now. I told her, we've been messing up for a long time. After she even hung up, she didn't want to hear me telling her that I'm breaking up with her. I sent the text. I told her I'm breaking up with you. Plain and simple. The next day I asked the girl out. The other girl, next day I asked her out. Plain and simple. If a guy is into you, they will do anything for you. That's one thing about guys. If a guy is really into you, guy, he will move heaven and earth just to see you smile with anything that he has, anything he can do.
Like, I can't wait for that moment, you know.
I don't recommend love, but you know, you can't wait for the moment.
I always hear it. I see these things online, but it's like, is it really real? You know,
It is.
I cannot have like. Oh my god. I just hope it is real. You know, I just hope I can actually like do like. I will find love. I just hope that, you know, we all individuals, because love is a very beautiful thing. I keep stressing about it. I just hope that we all individuals, like, we find love, that person.
What I want to put out is that if you're looking for love, you should not be like looking for someone that's going to come and love you and do all of that. You should already love yourself enough. The love that you have for yourself is what is going to attract someone else that also has that type of love for himself. You know, like clear. They love themselves, they love who they are with, they can share that love. But if you're like, oh, I'm waiting for love, one guy is going to come, swoop me up my feet and
Alrighty. A pretty interesting one with you, Alexander the Great. I said I am not much of a bad guy. You have like this bad guy looks, you know, like you have this, I'm giving bad guy vibes type of thing. But I mean, with what you've shared, basically, like you really don't come out like I see bad guys. So I would appreciate you for that.
Don't say it on air again. You know, you have to keep.
How many people's hearts have you broken?
I will not call it breaking heart too, because I was
just
not in a
answer.
relationship.
Don't go through the corners.
There was this babe that broke up with me, and I was confused because I don't know where.
How many people's hearts have you broken?
I mean,
how many people's hearts have you broken?
Can't just put it like that now.
How many?
Okay, maybe just 3 people.
That's a lot.
That's not a lot.
That's a lot.
That's not a lot compared to
1, 2, 3.
Compared to people that broke my heart.
I mean, you should watch it definitely. But yeah, let's just have a bit of trivia section. Can you say I love it?
Love it.
I love it.
I love it.
5 times, very fast.
I love it.
That's pretty simple. A pleasure having you here. I hope you guys were able to learn a thing or two from what Alex said.
Don't forget, no cheating.
Period.
If you cheat or she cheats.
If you weren't able to pick something, oh, sorry about that. I'm gonna catch you on the next edition. Enjoy. Bye. Signing out.